Good evening. My name is Dr. AvaConda. I will be your dentist today. How can I help you? Just a checkup? Okay. Can I just get some quick information from you? Okay, awesome. Your first and last name? Can I get a phone number? And do you have any allergies to anything, any medications, materials such as latex, anything like that? Okay. Alright. And are you taking any medications currently? Okay. And do you have any pain in any of your teeth? Anything bothering you? Anything you feel you should mention? Okay. When's the last time that you got my wings taken? Those x-rays in the back that really stink. Okay. So you only need those once a year unless you have an issue, and you don't, so we're good. Alright. So, let's stop with the paperwork. Let's dive right in. So, your teeth look beautiful from the outside. I will give you that. Oh, you have... Okay. You have a retainer? Okay, awesome. I will make sure that this is still fitting. Okay. It's a micro. Okay. Alright, I think we can handle that. So, if you have any questions, let me know. But without further ado, I will start the procedure. Just gonna be a quick checkup, and we'll give you a fluoride treatment, and then we'll floss you up, get you all nice and shiny, and then we'll send you on the way after we check the fit of your night guard. Okay. All right. So let me grab my Explorer. Do not be alarmed by the sharpness. All we do with the Explorer is we just tap the teeth. Okay, tap, and just little tiny movements like this. Again, look, it's not hurting me, it's not puncturing my glove, nothing like that, okay? And what we're checking for is any sticky spots, and sticky spots mean cavities, okay, or at least the start of one. Alright, so we're checking for abscesses. I will poke your gums a little bit with this side. Okay, again, you will feel a poke, but it will not hurt. Okay, if it hurts, you have some gingivitis, and that's something that you're going to have to take care of. Okay, so I'm not going to hurt you. Right? Just looking and touching. Okay, so can you open up and say, okay, awesome. You have a little stain here on this back molar, but it's just staining. It's not a cavity or anything. I think it's just probably the way it formed. Have you ever noticed that before? That's on, yeah. That was on 32. Yep. You do have your wisdom teeth in here. Come out, and they've done it beautifully. You don't get that often. Trust me, I assure you, you don't. Does it have a filling on it? Okay. So, T does a filling on facial surface. Okay. Alright. Let's just check this back molars again. gorgeous, by the way. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to the other end again and just boop, 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 boop. Just like that. And just make sure that there's no swelling or bleeding or, God forbid, pussing, okay? Awesome. So I'm just going to give it a little poke, poke. Okay, so that looks good. I don't see any issues there. I do see a couple of older fillings that you do have that might need to be replaced at some point. Don't believe they need to be replaced now. Okay, just pull up your x-rays. Try to use. You had them a year ago. I do see they were emailed over. Okay. Everything looks good. See anything on that side. And you look good. I do see that old root canal in there. It looks like it's holding up well. I'm going to take some super floss and just get in there and floss you real quick. Okay. So, just open up for me. Looks pretty good in there. So I'm not seeing anything concerning again. Nothing that I would deem necessary to fix. I do want to show you something really quickly. So this is a dental model. Missing one of its little caps here. You have had a root canal. And what happens with a root canal is these red dots at the bottom. Those are meant to symbolize pain. Okay, so black would be the root that is dead or dying or in pain. So as long as it's in the nerve cavity, it typically spreads pretty quickly through the rest of the tooth. So at that point you can see the big black cavity right at the top there. So we would do what's called a root canal, which you already have done, and it would be essentially this red one here. Okay, so yeah, this is the top, but for you it's the bottom. So we'll just flip the model over. So they drill out all of the rotting nerve here, and they actually fill it with some clove material temporarily. Then they go in, they clear it out. They usually put in what's called a post-encore, and that stabilizes the tooth. And then from there, they put a crown on it, which I believe you have. This one is not a crown. I know there's a crown somewhere in this set. But a crown is essentially just goes right over the top, similar to this, but this is a full bridge. So this is what they would do. The crown prep, they would essentially take this tooth that's now all nice and healthy, and they would shave it down like one of these teeth here. So shave it down, and they would fit what's glue it into place. Okay, so essentially this portion of the tooth, you can see it looks like tooth is the crown. And I'm pretty sure that there is one in this model. I'm just not able to find it today. There are implants and all sorts of fun things on this model. This is too much fun for me, quite honestly. Yeah, so that's essentially what you have going on there. So eventually that can break down. So the crown can pop off. I have a couple of crowns. They have popped off in the past. You just come back, have it re-cemented. Sometimes the root canal can at any point fail. I'm sure they explained this to you when you got it. So if at any time you feel any pain, swelling, soreness in that area, come see us immediately, okay? Because you're not feeling it in the tooth, you're feeling it in the nerve endings around the gum. And once it gets to that point, it's already typically pretty far gone. So we want to get that checked as soon as possible if you ever have any issues with that, okay? Just like to really make sure people know if they feel anything in that tooth to come in right away, okay? Alright, so I am going to, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check that night card for you. And we're going to give you that fluoride treatment. So, no eating or drinking for 30 minutes. And I'm just going to have you open, close. Up. Okay. It looks good to me. It looks very clean. It looks like you're keeping it very clean, not letting it get dirty. It also doesn't look really ground down, so you're doing a pretty good job at this. Keep going. And do you find that this is helping your jaw issues at all? Okay. We can always get you a new one if that continues, okay? But for now, I would say let's just keep an eye on it. I'll make a note in the chart here. We should check that at the next visit. I'm not usually too concerned with that right away, but if it persists, if at any point you feel any pain, any swelling, discomfort, again, just come in, okay? So I'm going to take some fluoride gel here. Everyone's favorite part, right? And I'm going to place it on this tray. This is just a simple fluoride tray. And I'm going to pop it in your mouth like so, and you're going to bite down, top teeth here, bottom teeth here. It will seat on your teeth nicely. It will taste disgusting, but actually this one we don't need to rinse off. We don't need to anything, just swallow. Okay. Super key. Just to swallow. Okay. Alright, and open. Close. Okay, now just hold that in there, okay? Alright. It's usually about a minute, okay? Checking the time here. I know it's nasty, I know. I see it on your face, I'm so sorry. You'd think they'd come up with an instantaneous, better system, right? I wish they would. Okay, are ready to go. I know. Close your mouth, swallow. I know. It's not great. Just keep swallowing for a second. Just keep swallowing. You're not supposed to eat or drink, but you can definitely drink your own saliva. Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of glance in there and make sure it all kind of covered the teeth. You should have a nice little coating in there. Can you smile for me? Just like beautiful. Okay. So again, no eating, drinking for 30 minutes. And if at any point in the future that root canal starts bothering you or any of those fillings come a little bit loose, never hesitate. Okay, that's one big thing with dental issues is you never want to wait. Okay, if there's something that doesn't feel right, come in and check it out. Could just be that you have a cold and your nasal cavity is swelling and pushing on your teeth. Could be the simplest thing, but definitely come in and have it checked out, okay? Alright, let me take off my gloves here so I can shake your hand. Very, very much for coming in. It was so great to see you. Yeah, you can go right out to the receptionist and make another 6-month appointment. And at that one, we will take new bite wings and we'll reevaluate that night guard. Okay, so make sure you bring that in next time too, okay? Alright. See you soon. Thank you so much for coming in. Hey, how are you? Good. So you're back for that filling? Okay. Alright, well, I know you're nervous, and you're kind of scared. You don't need to be scared. We don't have to numb you for this part, okay? The filling is not that bad. We don't even have to drill, I don't think, unless it's gotten a lot worse. And I don't think that it has. So let's take a look. I'm going to put my mask on. And I'm going to fight with my gloves here. These things easier to put on. No. So how have you been? Good. Oh, that's awesome. No, look, I am like missing my middle finger, which, believe it or not, I do need for this. Why is my mask wet? Oh, I always fold in the sides because I find that if you just flip it up like this, you get like your hot breath in your eyes, and actually, believe it or not, kind of it's really blinding. It is blinding to get your own breath in your eye. Okay. Alright, so first things first, let's take a look. And you can open a little wider for me. Awesome. Check everything else out while I'm in here. That's good. It doesn't look like anything else is really going on, so I think we can get away with just taking care of that one. So you've already been in for a cleaning, so we don't need to clean your teeth. So this is just some filling material, okay? And I'm just going to get this ready. And I'm going to just clean out that tooth a little bit. Just kind of scrape it out, okay? That's not hurting, is it? Okay. Just making sure. You should definitely feel it, but it shouldn't hurt. That makes sense. Okay. So that's good. I'm just gonna scoop some of this out for you. It's a hard resin material. Just gonna scoop some of it out. See, I don't want to pour any on you. You're laying back there. I know, right? All right. Scoop some on. I gotta kind of press it together. It's like it becomes activated once you really kind of mess with it. Otherwise it's very chalky, and once you start kind of molding it and pushing it together, it becomes more tacky. So let's stick some of that right in there. Press it in. Good. Let me know if anything bugs you, okay? Alright, like I said, it shouldn't. Stranger things have happened. So, I'm just going to take this red light and I'm going to cure it real quick. Okay. Oop. I only need one of those lights. Okay. So how was your weekend? Good, good. Okay. All right. I'm making a beautiful mess. I know you can't see, but when you sit up, you'll see that I'm making a wonderful, beautiful mess all over myself with this resin. I'm one of the messier dentists. You have two types of dentists. The clean ones that like clean as they go, and then you have me, who's a disaster. Yeah, right. Nope, not gonna be the best version of myself today. Yeah, right. Yeah, so we're just gonna pack this in here. Like I said, there's no need for a drill in this situation. I will file it down, but just the manual file. Just pat it down here. Okay. We're gonna cure it again. It's very repetitive. It really is. Repetitive and tedious. Oh yeah. Okay. Just take a look. Okay. All right. Do another. It's terrible because then when you take this thing off, it like your makeup is just gone. It's been all like warm from your breathing, just the rubbing, the friction of the mask. The mask is not the best, but it helps keep my germs to me and your germs to you. You'd be surprised, when I first started, I was sick every other week. Sometimes I would come in Monday and be sick. Like I would have gotten sick on Friday. It was always like during the weekend that I got sick from being at work. So I would get sick like during the weekend, come in like Monday sick. I'd be better by like Wednesday or Thursday, and like by the weekend it would hit again. Like a totally different strain. I'm like, how many strains of the common cold are there? Because I mean, there's, you know, like limitless, but I think I've had almost all of them. Maybe just shy of one or two. I know, right? It's always something. But now my immune system is like rock. Like the immune system of steel. Alright, red dot. Okay. So just check it out. Make sure it's all dry and sealed. Seems good. Let me seal up this film material before I forget. Don't get all hard and I'll have to throw it away. This stuff is a lot more expensive than you realize. Yeah. Yes, that's why a trip to the dentist is not cheap. That's why it definitely pays to brush and floss. Always remember. That was so cheesy, I know. It really was. Alright, so I'm going to take a filing strip, and this tannish brown side is more coarse and this white side is fine. And I'm just going to file in between the teeth there. Just to make sure that there's no pointy spots on the filling or anything. Okay, other side. Make sure you can floss. Seems good. How does it feel when you bite down? Don't bite down too hard, but just bite down. Does it feel high? Does it feel high in one spot? Are you biting on this side before this side, or this side before this side? What does it feel like? Does it feel normal? Okay. Take a look. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, you got your breath fogs up the mirror, so that's why I wipe it on your cheek to wet it. Just kind of get it. Alright. Okay, I mean, it looks pretty good to me. Let me just shine a light in there. Just make sure. Yeah, it's just a concentrated LED, so I can kind of really see what's going on in there. Okay. Alright. Just rub your tongue around it. Does it all feel smooth? Does anything feel sharp? Is it poking you anywhere? Anything like that? Okay, let me just check a chart here. Okay, that's all that we needed to do today, so I think that you'll be good to go. And I don't think that you need to make an appointment, do you? No, you already. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll see you for your next checkup, okay? All right. It's very nice to see you. Bye-bye. Hi, how are you? My name is Dr. AvaConda. Oh, yeah. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm new here, so that's why I have these headphones. They actually have a microphone here, so we're doing like some training, so you're here for like a cleaning and a checkup. Okay, cool. Let me just move everything here. Are you allergic to latex? Okay, the balloons are non-latex, right? Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, so we're good. All right. Go. Two. This is why they tell you not supposed to wear rings with gloves. I'll learn. I can just remember. Okay. So, cleaning and checkup. Okay, awesome. Mask, right? So, take this off. Okay. Alright. Okay, this. Yeah. No, I've been a dentist for about 2 years. Yeah. I worked at a different office before that, and before this, and another office before that. But just trying to find my place, you know. I'm just, I don't think I'm everyone's cup of tea. So, okay, get this. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, so cleaning. Have you had x-rays done? Okay, is it once a year? Once every 2 years? I think you're good. Okay. Does anything hurt? Any problems? Okay. Any pain or anything? Swelling, sensitivity, anything? Okay. That's, you said the upper left. Okay. Alright. So, let me just take a look at my mirror. I don't know what that is. I cleaned this. Okay. It's fine. Okay, and I have my Explorer, and he just kind of explores. And, yeah. So, if you open for me, say ah. Well, you don't have to say ah. Dentist office. That's silly. Okay, so, I'm just gonna start, on the top. I'm just gonna make sure nothing is, like, squishy or soft or anything, because that's bad. Oh, that hurt. I'm sorry. Fumbly hands today. A little twitchy. Too much coffee, I think. Okay. Oh, you're bleeding like a lot there. Okay. Just can you open? Sorry, I think I poked you a little bit with the Explorer. A lot, actually, but it's okay. Just hold that there, and the bleeding will stop. Yeah. I don't know why that always happens to me. That should be. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Nothing. Sorry. Just talking to myself. I talk out loud to myself a lot, so think out loud, I guess, is the phrase. But anyway, you know what I mean. Okay, so. Alright. Just be careful. Don't do that again, right? Hopefully. I've said that a million times, but okay. So are you excited for football season? Yeah, I shouldn't ask you questions about the Explorer. It's a little sharp. Ding ding. That's why it hurts. Yeah. No, it doesn't. It's not that. It's okay. It's not that sharp. It's like, look, it's fine. It's totally fine. Sorry. I need to scare you there. Okay, so which one did you say hurt? I didn't check where? Oh, sorry. Must have missed that. Just kind of spaced out. Okay, so it hurts. Up here on this side. Right there. The back one. Okay. Alright, let me just what am I doing here? Just get a different. I'm gonna get my spatula. Some stuff stuck on that. Sorry. Whew. Okay. Just check that. Huh. The others. You said it was this one? That one? You said it was this one. And when I looked at it, it was this one. Okay. Okay, yeah, it is that one. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I'm just dropping stuff today. Okay, so if this is your mouth, it's this one? Okay, good. Awesome. Got that. Alright, cool. But you don't have a wisdom tooth, so it's do you have a wisdom tooth? Open. Okay. Nikes. Okay. No, it's this one. Sorry. Getting mixed up. So it's this one. You don't have any wisdom teeth. My bad. That's on your chart. I should see. You don't have a tooth missing. Do you? No, I think you have all your teeth. I didn't chart them. I should chart them. Anyway. Yeah, so bridge. Okay, really. So this one is giving you problems. Should take an X-ray, not that. That's fine. I don't think we need an X-ray. I think we should just. I think there's a cavity. Kind of like this. It's like around the gum line. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm gonna check it one more time and just see if it's like really sensitive, like a cavity. I want you to tell me where it's sensitive, okay? Just gonna take my Explorer this time. This end. Spiky end. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Ow. I'm sorry. Poke myself kind of hard there. That hurts. Alright. So, what? Yeah, that side. It's this one. That one. No, it's how many times again? It's this one. Okay, open. Oh, it is that one. You're right. Sorry. Forgetful. Okay, does it hurt there? Yeah. How about there? Okay. How about there? I did that one already. Okay, there. Okay, yeah, I think that you have a cavity there. So, that's a bummer. Yeah, so, we can't fix that today because, you don't have an appointment for that. So, oh, my brain. Yeah, I'll put some, it's like sealant on it, and that should help it not be so painful. until we can get you on the schedule for a filling. Yeah, I think it's just gonna need a filling. It might need a root canal, but I don't think it's that bad. Alright, so I'm just gonna take some of this. Stuck. Okay, I got it. Okay, open. It's this side. It's not that. You said it was this side before. Yeah, this is the side. Okay, alright. It's okay, fine, it's this side. Oh yeah, it is this side. How do I keep messing that up? Yeah, can you still, yeah. I can't see it. Okay. I think that's good. Just like, I'm just gonna get this light in. This is gonna, dry it, kind of. So, open. Oh, the other side, I'm sorry. Just want it to be on that side, I guess. Just, gonna... Yeah. Just timing it. Okay. So, does any part of it feel, like pokey or spiky, hard or anything? Okay. There's a hair on this. It's blue. It's blue hair. It's weird. Anyone would have blue hair is beyond me, but anyway. Yeah, so I'm just gonna, sorry, spaced out. I'm just gonna like file that piece down. This is just like a scratchy, like a file, like a nail file, but for your teeth. Yeah, so. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, I think that should be good on that part. Okay, does it feel like what? I ground down the wrong part. Okay, try again. Let me see. Oh, yeah, forgot. Want that in my mouth, right? Breathe in your mouth either, too. It's a safety violation if I've ever seen one. Shh. It's okay. I do things like that all the time. No one's gotten sick. I have, but like the patient, I don't think has. Nobody said anything. Anyway, so we scraped your teeth, and then we checked that tooth, and then we put the desensitizer. No, that was sealant. That wasn't desensitizer. We should put desensitizer on before the sealant. But, no, I'm just thinking. 1 second. But then we wound down, and then fluoride. Is it fluoride? Crap. Where do we keep the fluoride? This is the fluoride? Right. Really? It's weird. It's weird looking fluoride. I didn't use this yesterday. No, I didn't. I used like a super good. Get a different, like a cherry or something. Another hair. It's a cat hair. It's gone now. It's fine. It's not gone. Okay. Oh. I didn't do that. There you go. It's gone. You want to blow on it? Blow off my breath. Okay. Shake that. It doesn't open. I think that's shaking up enough. That's enough. Do you think that's enough? I don't know. I should have used this before. I don't remember that. Ew. Ugh, gross. Is that enough? Looks like a lot, actually. Let's take some of that out. It's a lot. I took too much out. Sorry. Just, there you go. I guess, put that there. Okay, so you're gonna open. I'm gonna put this in. You're gonna. Where's the thing? I'm just gonna show you. It's super easy. So open. You're gonna bite down like this. Chomp right on it. Just like this. And then you're just gonna. Oops. Just put that in there. Just missing a tooth now. Implant. It's sticky. Oh no, it's happening again. Shit. Put that one. Okay, he's swallowing his teeth. Bar fight. Okay. Yeah. So clean that off here, but this is good. We'll just pat that in there. Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna open. You're gonna do that. I'm not gonna. It's all over the thing. No, that's clean. I promise. Somebody cleaned it, I think, the other day. And then just chomp. And then I'm gonna have you hold it for 30 seconds. A minute. Like a minute. Open your. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just wait. I really hope this job works out, you know. Like I said, you know, the other ones just haven't been like a really good fit for me, so I really like everybody here. I think this one is going well, so cross your fingers for me. You can see me next time you come. I definitely think that you will. Pretty confident that I'll be here for a while. Yeah, I'm tired of switching jobs. I feel like I'm nice. I guess I'm just not everyone's cup of tea, you know. Yeah. I know you can't talk, but you can hear me, so. Yeah. I don't know. I've only gotten yelled at like 4 or 5 times. Like really yelled at since I've been here, which is like half as much as the other jobs when I was there for this long. So I'm hoping like I'm getting better. I think that means like we're more compatible, me and this employer, so fingers crossed. I really think that. What is this? Is this yours? Did you get a mold last time? No? I need to clean up here. Sorry. everything. Yeah, open, sorry. Wait, don't swallow it. I should have told you that, sorry. You might have a little bit of an upset stomach after swallowing that, so don't go anywhere important. Crap. That's gonna get me yelled at. Just don't, it's just a little bit of stomach upset, like, just, you can let it ride, yeah, that would be super helpful for me. You know, I really need this job. Yeah, you can swallow, it should be gone. I missed the, okay, oh crap. Okay. Good. Okay, I think I got it all. I think we're good. Take these off. Okay, I think you're good to go. We need to make that appointment for that root canal. Filling, yes. Filling, you're right. Thank you. Yeah, so for the filling, what? You want Dr. Stevens to do that one? Why? You like him better? Okay. I guess, yeah, I can put you on the schedule for that, sure. Okay, well, thanks for coming in. And set you up with that appointment with Dr. Stevens, I guess. Okay, if you could leave me, like, a really good, like, Yelp review, leave a review and mention my name, though, that would be, like, really, really appreciated, so, yeah. Okay, well, like, that's it. So, thank you, and I'll see you later. Bye. Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Ava. How are you? Good. I just want to let you know before we start, I do have headphones in. I require all of my employees to record all of their interactions with patients, so I have to hold myself to the same standard. Just for quality assurance purposes, I'm the only one who hears them. I just have to also record myself. It's just part of protocol, okay? Alright, so I hear today you are in to get your consultation and set up your Invisalign. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Alright, so I am an orthodontist. I do traditional braces as well, but I know that you are looking specifically for the clear braces, aka the Invisalign. Is that correct? Okay, alright, so I'm just gonna kind of go over a little bit about the process, and then we'll start. Before we actually fit you for the Invisalign, I'm gonna have to take a look at your teeth, take some bite molds, and kind of generally scrape and clean your teeth a little bit, just to make sure that before we do the actual imprints and molds, that your teeth are clean so we can get a proper reading on them. Okay, so first thing is first here, I'm going to just kind of ask you a few basic questions. I know that you have been referred to us by your general dentist, so we have a lot of that basic information, but just trying to see here, have you ever had any orthodontic work done before? Okay. Yeah, any braces, permanent retainers, anything of the sort, palate expanders. Okay.
everything up front. It is a little bit more if you do come in for every single appointment and tray adjustment. Not by much, but it is a little bit more. I think it varies about $25. Just because, we have other patients that we can see, and if you want to be seen, that's totally fine, but it does cost a little bit, okay? Alright. So, from there, like I said, we can give you a flat price. You can pay it all up front, or you can pay as you go. So today, you have to pay today's visit. As soon as you leave here, you'll pay for the consult and the first set of trades. Yeah, and the price itself varies based on your insurance and everything. So I'm sure the secretary gave you all that info when you called. Okay. Alright, awesome. So, first things first, I'm going to kind of take a look at what's going on in there, and we'll jump in and get going. Alright. Okay. Yeah, you have a latex allergy, right? I remember. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to put on my mask here really quickly. Okay. Alright, now I'm just going to take a mirror and a little light. And as my glasses fog up here, and I'm just going to poke around and take a little look in your mouth. Okay? And so if you could just open really big for me. Awesome. I'm going to start on the top. Good. Okay. So you don't have your wisdom teeth anymore. Okay, that makes things a little easier. There's a bit more space we have to work with if you don't have your wisdom teeth still in there. Especially if they were impacted, which I'm sure they were if they were removed. Yeah, it's hard to move around impacted teeth. Yeah. Causes a bit of a sticky situation, if you know what I mean. It's just super problematic if you have impacted teeth. Just also frees up some more space in the mouth if they are gone. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with that original estimate of 26 to 28 months of treatment. Like I said, that can vary. I usually don't do much less than my original recommendation there. Because like I said, you want the teeth to sit in the proper position for as long as possible so they actually set. And what I mean by set is the bone starts to fuse in a way that they can't go back and forth anymore. So the bone starts to form around the teeth and lock them in place. So there can be a slight movement because your teeth want to always revert back to their natural state a little bit, but the movement will be a lot less and a lot slower if you have more time locked into that position. The bone is going to be much stronger in those areas and want to really keep those teeth in place. Yes, so we can do a permanent retainer on the bottom, and we can do either a weekly retainer on the top, so you'd put it in for 6 hours a week, or we can do a nighttime retainer, so something you would literally put in every night, and it would keep that space. What was that? this a few nights here and there, and it's not going to kill you. Okay? Alright, so I'm just going to poke around, make sure there's no cavities or any real issues with the teeth before we start this, because any work that's going to have to be done before we make that particular tray. So if you were to have dental work done in 3 months, it would affect the way that tray fits. So we usually ask that you do it right before tray switch. So yeah, I'm sure your dentist checked, but I just have to look. Yeah, right, so if you just open up for me, and I'm just gonna poke around. Good. And I'm just tapping here, feeling for sticky spots. Sticky usually means decay of some sort, so just making sure that there's none of that. Okay, so really quickly, I'm just going to not give you a full cleaning, but clean up your teeth a little bit, just to remove any tartar, anything that would hinder an appropriate mold. Because we want everything to sit completely snug and properly. Yeah. Yes, we do have the molds. The trays, the Invisalign trays themselves. They are made here. We do 3D printing for them. Yeah, it's so awesome. Much faster than we used to have to send it off and then get it back. And yeah, we do the 3D printing right here in the office. It takes just a moment or two. Yeah. Alright, so let me get in there and just okay. Not too much tartar. I had a cleaning a few months ago, so just trying to get them nice and good to go. Okay. Alright, bottoms. Yeah, it's a pretty fast situation. Been doing this for quite a while, so these are definitely faster and simpler than traditional wire metal braces, but I still love the classics. I love, just going in there and setting on the little brackets. I don't know, I'm weird about it. I just enjoy it still. It's just something physically satisfying and momentarily, immediately gratifying. So, I don't know, it's me, I guess. So I'm going to put the mold solution in there. Shake it up and put it in there. Spray it right out. Running a little low on that. Just flatten that out a bit. Make sure it's covering all spots. Okay. So what I'm going to need you to do is open up and bite down. Once your teeth have bit, please don't move them. It will affect the mold and it will affect your trays. It's very important. So just, you can close slowly and just kind of get that proper bite. Alright, there you go. Just bite down and hold. Alright. I'm going to flip this little timer here. And as soon as the timer runs out, we will have a solid mold. Yeah. There you go. Watch it run out. This is a 2-minute first Invisalign trays all ready to go. Right, so we have them in this little pink sparkly case. It's the only color we have, I'm sorry. And I have both the top and the bottom. So this is the bottom, and this is going to be placed like so, downward. Okay, and we have the top. The top is a bit thinner, and it is shorter. I'll show you. It's a bit thinner. It's a different material, and it is shorter than the bottom tray. So I'm going to put these in right now and check the bite. Okay. So I'm going to put the top one in and set it. Awesome. And the bottom in and set it. How does that feel? Yeah. Alright, let me take a look. Alright, everything looks like it's hitting pretty flush on the bottom. Let me check the top. Sorry, I'm getting pieces of cotton round in your mouth. My bad. Alright, it looks pretty good. It looks like everything's hitting normally and properly. How does that feel? Yeah. Okay, I'm actually just going to paint some of this bite surface paste on here, and this is going to be blue. And you can just open for me. And where it contacts, once you shut your mouth, it will turn red. So as long as there's the appropriate amount of red everywhere, it's kind of even, you know. And then we'll know that everything's biting properly, and you don't have like a crooked bite. Alright. So if you could just kind of keep your mouth open like that for a second. And now we're just close normally, not hard, just close your mouth. Alright, open up. Yeah, let me check the top. It looks like everything's pretty good. Like I said, you feel like everything's in pretty well. Okay. So I will just take these out. Okay. I'll put these in the case for you to clean them. And you can keep them in this case. Just be careful. There are holes on one side. This side has no holes. So keep it whole side up. And you're going to place one tablet of denture cleaner. You can buy it anywhere. You can buy it at Walmart, the grocery store, pharmacies. Just one tablet in there, and you can fill it to the top with water. Let it sit for 3 minutes. It's going to fizz like Alka-Seltzer. Once it comes out, you just take it and rinse it off really well. Don't brush it with a toothbrush or anything. If you do that, you're actually going to create micro abrasions on them, and it can damage them much more quickly than the 8 weeks. So these are going to last you 8 weeks. And like I said, you can, these are yours to keep. And in 6 weeks, we're going to give you a call, maybe 5 to 6 weeks, and kind of see where everything's going. Are you going to want to be coming in for those appointments, or? Yeah, you're just going to come in. Okay. I guess that there is an extra job. Okay. As long as you're aware, I have to make you aware. Okay. Alright. Well, good luck with those. If there's any problems or issues, they're going to feel weird. Yeah, you want to wear
Good evening. My name is Dr. AvaConda. How are you? Good. So, today we're putting your braces on, huh? Okay. Alright, so I don't know what you're expecting. Everyone comes in here thinking it's going to hurt. It's going to be a super long procedure. It's not going to take that long. It's not going to hurt. There will be some soreness for the next few days. I will warn you. If it's too bad, give me a call. But for the most part, it should settle down. It'll get worse probably tomorrow and the next day. And then after that, it'll kind of even out. I wouldn't need anything too crunchy or chewy. So no gummies, no chips. Definitely gonna hurt. I personally ate chips the day I got my braces on that night. It was tortilla chips. It's not fun. I speak from experience. Don't do it. It's not gonna harm the braces or anything, but you're gonna kind of regret it. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is put some gloves on, and then we're going to get started, and I will walk you through everything as we do it. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is just take a look in your mouth, and I'm going to clean everything up just really quickly, make sure the surfaces are nice and shiny clean. So when we put the braces on, we're not trapping any bacteria, dirt, plaque, tartar, or anything like that under the brackets. So the brackets are not going to stick to any of that, but we want to have a nice, smooth, clean start. So first thing I'm going to do is just take a look in your mouth and see what's going on. All right, can you open up for me? Awesome, thank you. Okay, good. All right. Just going to clean everything up a little bit here. I'm going to grab a cotton round and just go through and clean like a basic cleaning. Just going to kind of clean any tartar out from in between the teeth, okay? Alright, just open for me. Maybe start with the top. So while I'm doing this, I'll just kind of go over some generals about the braces and kind of what we're going to do. So after I clean all this off, we're going to take a mold. Alright, so once we take the mold, and we'll then just kind of wipe off your teeth really quickly. If you want, I can give you a numbing agent, so I can give you a little bit of topical gel. I can give you some Novocaine in select areas to mitigate some of the soreness as I'm working, but like I said, it's really not going to be that painful. If you choose to get it, totally fine. Alright, so you can think about that while we're doing this. And then from there, we're going to start cleaning. Just wipe off the teeth really quickly after the mold, make sure everything's nice and shiny smooth. Dry everything down with a cotton round. The cement won't stick to wet teeth. And then we're going to start applying the brackets. After we apply the brackets, I will apply the wire. And I think you know how it goes every couple of weeks. Usually 2 to 3, depending on where you're at in your braces journey. We will bring in and adjust. Tighten the wires. Sometimes we replace them, sometimes we just tighten them. We can change the colored rubber bands on them for you, and there will usually be a time or two where we have to readjust and realign a bracket. So we'll actually remove that bracket and realign it based on how we need to pull the teeth. The higher the bracket, the more the tooth is going to be pulled out of the gum. The lower the bracket, the less that's going to happen. So if they're right in the center, we're pulling a little bit and mainly shifting sideways, laterally, okay? So, like personally, I had mine fairly toward the bottom of my teeth, and
there was really no pulling that needed to come out. As you see, my top teeth are rather large, so we didn't need to pull anything from the top. So we just had to keep them in the general depth, but also align them. So just for reference as to how we need to go about that. And then after that, we're going to take one more mold with the braces on, and we're going to take those periodically throughout. I know you had one done not long ago. I do have that one. Your general dentist did send that over to me, so I'll take a look at that. But we're going to take them periodically throughout your braces journey and just track how everything's kind of moving. Okay, so you've cleaned off quite a bit. Let's take a look at your molds here. We have a couple. All right, so we have this mold here. So we're going to need to shift some of these over. Okay, so this is just the starting mold. When we're done with all these, you can have them. But we'd like to keep them in the interim for comparison. You can actually make molds of the molds to compare. And then I know we have one of your bites. So this is the lower right. So we'll keep these, like I said, and compare them to any of the new ones that we get. I'll also show you how to clean in between the braces. Super fun. No one ever wants to do it, but gotta do it. It takes much, much longer than, flossing normally, but hey, no pain, no gain, right? It's not meant to be fun, unfortunately, but it's meant to be effective. Yeah, Invisalign is a great alternative. The real issue with Invisalign is it's not as effective as quickly. So you're doing in longer time spans as opposed to actual steel and metal braces where it's a shorter time span. Everyone always asks why I turn them up like that, turn them in like that. So they don't fog up my glasses, because if not, then the air blows right into the glasses. Alright, so I'm going to get this gel here to actually make the mold. And it's not going to be fun. We're going to hold it for about 35 seconds. And it's already blowing in my eye here. Like I said. So just open real big for me and bite down super gently. Don't need to do anything crazy. Okay. We're just gonna hold that. Can you breathe? Everything's good. Oh, okay. I know it's not the most fun thing. Okay. Alright. Just a few more seconds here. I'm gonna have to get used to doing these. Gonna have a few of them. So with your teeth, it's hard to say exactly. You never know for sure. But I would say approximately about 1.5 years we're gonna keep them on. So take one of these molds probably once a month, maybe 1.5 months, depending on how much shifting has gone. Some stages are going to go by quicker than others. We know some teeth are going to move more quickly. Others are going to move more slowly. If we're shifting into a difficult position, that's also going to take a bit longer. So sometimes you're going to see a little more movement than others, but it happens. Okay, open big for me. All right. So we'll get that made up and put that with the rest of them. Start a collection. All right. So I'm going to just open your mouth. I'm just going to dry off the teeth here. Just wipe that off. Yeah, I'll dry them off again before we actually start. So did you want that numbing agent? Yeah. Okay. Do you want the topical, the injection, or both? Okay, the topical and the Novocaine. Gotcha. Not a problem. All right.
let me get the topical here. Okay, let me just open it. Okay, I'm just gonna lightly apply that. It's just a gel. And we're gonna apply that all around the gums, right along the tooth line there. Just to get it pretty desensitized to the surface, similar to like an aura gel, and then we'll actually go with the injection. Before we do that, I'm actually going to apply a little bit of chapstick on you with a Q-tip, and this is just going to keep your lips from drying out during the procedure or getting caught in any of the cement or anything. It won't stick to the chapstick, so I can just close your lips slightly for me. Awesome, thank you. Okay. Awesome. Alright, you can just rub that around as you normally would. So close your lips and, you know. Alright. So that's going to get the bib on you, so I'm just gonna get the chain around you here and clip it, okay, to the bib so you don't get anything on you. Alright. Is it starting to get a little bit tingly? Yeah, okay. So let's get the agent here. And again, not going to hurt. I can feel a slight pinch, but that's about it. There we go. Looking for the syringe I got out and can't find it, but I found it. Stir it up here. Alright, awesome. Open your mouth. We're going to do one on the inner. Good. Some more. One on the outer of the lower. Okay. There's a few of them, but they don't hurt, right? The topical does a pretty good job. Alright, one in the back of the front teeth. This one's going to pinch a little bit. Okay. There's just not a lot of meat there. We don't need one in the front. The back one's going to be sufficient for that. Right, open up. Lower, inside. Okay. Lower, outside. Okay. And we're going to go with the upper. Mix more up here. After about 20 or 30 seconds, the mix starts to settle again. Okay. Upper. Good. Outside. Good. Alright, upper, we're going to do the same thing behind the front teeth. Okay. Last two, inside of the top. Yeah, we're not applying that much, so it seems like a lot, but it's pretty benign. It's really just surface numbing, and it should be good in about 2 hours instead of the average 4. All right, outside, last one. Okay, awesome. Did great. That's, I think, worse than the braces soreness, honestly, but to each their own, right? Okay. Alright, so we're just going to dry off, and we're going to start gluing on the brackets. Alright. Try not to lick your mouth a little bit. A little bit of wetness is okay, but
like, you know, lick your teeth or anything crazy. Okay, so I'm just going to start painting on some cement and some brackets. So, got the little cement here. All right, open up. Okay, we can cement a couple of teeth before we have to glue on the bracket. Okay. More. Okay, so let's grab the bracket. Okay, next bracket. Okay, there we go. Third one. Awesome. Okay. Some more cement. All right, open up. Okay. I can go right across the front with these. Those ones are fast applications, so we don't have to take as long to actually apply the brackets. The glue will last a little bit longer there before it dries out. So, all right. Okay. One more down. Okay. All right. Moving along here. Okay. Let's get a little bit more and then we'll be done with the top. All right, here we go with some brackets. Okay. All right. One more on the top. Then I'll give you a quick break. Not so bad, right? Yeah. All right. Let me just let you take a quick break and shut your eyes for a minute, and then we'll do the bottom, okay? Okay. Doing okay? All right. Let's do the bottom. All right, open up. Awesome. Okay. Bracket time. Okay. Right. Super fast, super easy. And you're not really feeling much at all. But Novocaine. Right. Just a few more here and we'll put the wires in. Check your bite, make sure everything's all good. Open up. Okay.
simple, straightforward, and staring me in the face. Alright. Okay. One more batch. Are you excited? Nervous? Angry? All of the above. Right. Alright, you ready? Okay. Let me just take a quick look in there with my light, make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. And just open up for me some, thank you. Right, bottom. Okay. Feels weird, right? Yeah. Okay. So let me run the wire through. Okay. And I'm literally just going to feed it through. It's not going to hurt. There's going to be some ends stick out. I'm going to have to clip off. If anything at any point hurts you, if the wire starts growing out before our appointment and it's not, I mean, if it grows out substantially, call me. But if it's just poking a little bit, there's wax that they sell at any drugstore, Walmart, whatever. And you can actually ball it up. It's for dental applications, so dental wax, not like wax. Go to the dental section, get some wax, ball it up, and stick it wherever it hurts. Don't eat with it, don't sleep with it, because you will swallow it, but it'll stop it from abrading, okay? I personally didn't do that, and I have scars on the insides of my cheeks, because I let the wires rub, so please don't do that. Not that anyone can see them, but I can feel them, so. And that goes for any of the brackets as well, if they're catching on your lip or anything, chapstick like crazy, and that wax. Okay. Alright, so let's just feed that wire through. Okay. Right. Okay. Just clip those ends off here quickly. Pinch it off. Okay. Other side. Good. Now we just got to do the same thing on the bottom. Ready? Feed that through. Nice. Okay. Just keep your mouth open. Pinch that in there. It might feel slightly abrasive to your tongue right now because you're not used to it, but as time goes on, you'll get a little bit used to it. It may be a little irritating in the beginning. Didn't hurt, just looked a little crazy. Right? Not too bad. How does it feel? Right? Okay. Did you want some of those colored rubber bands? Okay, sure. What color are you looking for? Okay. Let's just pick some of those up. And just... Okay. They don't go on the way backs. I actually only have them on my front for top teeth. Actually a little awkward. I didn't have them on the bottom. I didn't have them anywhere else. So sometimes I would pick like pink, white, you know. For Halloween I had black, orange. It gets a little weird because your appointment always falls like the day before Halloween, so then you get the black, orange, and then like for Thanksgiving you still have black, orange. Or Christmas, you know. Always how it goes, right? Always something. Okay. You look pretty good to go. Just make sure nothing's poking you back there. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Also good. Alright, let's take that one last mold. And you can be done with me. Okay. Open up for me one more time. Awesome. Thank you. So like I said, gonna be sore. Don't chew anything hard, crunchy, no peanuts, no gummy bears, no anything chewy or crunchy, no pretzels, no cookies, no crackers. Okay. Nothing sticky. Definitely nothing sticky at all during your braces journey. We recommend nothing super crunchy, so nothing, no jawbreakers, no anything, because you'll pop the bracket right off. But nothing super sticky, no Laffy Taffy, nothing like that. We recommend no sweets, as far as like candies go, but you can have some candies. Just do it with your brain. No Jolly Ranchers. If you are going to sneak it and cheat, just keep it on your tongue, just suck on it. Don't let it stick to one of the brackets. Good. Alright, open up. Okay, put that up for you. Let's put some of that chapstick on you. I'd recommend keeping some chapstick on for the next couple of days. Like I said, your lips are going to be really sensitive to the brackets initially. So we don't want that to be giving you any problems or pain. Okay, so until your lips get used to it, we don't want to shred them. Alright, rub them together. Okay. Do you have any questions for me? Any issues, concerns, anything? Okay. Alright, like I said, expect soreness. If it doesn't go away in a couple of days, let me know, because that means we gotta adjust something probably. So, let's get my gloves off. Your hands get sweaty in the gloves and they don't want to come off. Okay. Alright, well thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it, and we'll see you in 3 weeks from today. Do you want to do the same time? Okay. Alright, we can do that. Alright. Well, thank you very, very much, and see you in a few weeks for that adjustment. Alright. Thank you. Good luck. If it really hurts you, can take some Advil or something, okay? Alright. Thank you for coming in. Bye-bye. Hey, my name is Dr. AvaConda, and I will be your dentist today. How are you feeling? Good? Okay. Are any of your teeth bugging you? Yeah. Okay, we're going to take a look at some of those, and you could show me which ones hurt, okay? I know, this rain. Oh, man. You don't need to be afraid of the rain. You don't need to be afraid of the dentist either. I'm telling you, it's going to be super easy and super fun. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my little mask. And this might look crazy, but it's just so that my germs stay my germs and your germs stay your germs. I don't get your germs and you don't get my germs. Okay? All right. Come on, doesn't that look kind of funny? I know. It looks so silly. Okay. Put on these little gloves. And they're just so that I can look around inside of your mouth. No, it's not going to be scary. It's okay. It's going to look around inside of your mouth and just look at those teeth that are bugging you. Okay? And just make sure that they're going to stop bugging you. Because we can make them stop bugging you. Okay? Alright. Oh no, my glove is stuck. They make funny noises, don't they? Yeah. And this one looks like it's gonna get stuck too. Oh no. It's like my finger's missing. So good. How am I gonna look at your teeth with no fingers? That's so silly. Okay. Alright. And how old are you? Really? You look at least 10. I thought you were like a 3rd grader. Okay. So I'm just going to take my little mirror. Look, you can see yourself in the little mirror, right? Yeah. Okay. So you can see yourself in the little... Yeah, it's Tweety Bird. Mm-hmm. I wore that today for you. I knew you like Tweety Bird. So I'm just going to take my little mirror and I'm just going to look inside of your mouth. You're going to show me which of those teeth are hurting you. And then we're going to try to see if we can't make them stop hurting you. Okay? Yeah, my hair is blue. Isn't it so silly? You wish you had blue hair? You should have orange hair. That would be cool. Maybe next time I'll make it orange. Just for you. Can you open? Just say, ah. Okay. I'm just going to take a look and then I'll let you show me which ones are bugging you, okay? Alright. Okay. Alright. Which ones are bugging you? Oh, those ones. Okay. Can I look at them? Thank you. Thank you for helping me. I didn't even see those ones. Yeah. I can see why they're bugging you. Let me tell you a secret. Those ones are bugging you because you're getting your big teeth. Your adult teeth. You're going to lose some of your baby teeth. You still have all the rest of your baby teeth. These are your first ones. Isn't that exciting? Yeah, and then the tooth fairy's gonna come, get you something awesome, right? Yeah. Okay. Do you want to see how big teeth look? Chop, 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 chop. Yeah, that one's gone. That's what it's gonna look like when one of your teeth come out. We're waiting for your big tooth. Your adult tooth. Yeah. Gonna look like that for a little bit. Yeah. Chop, chop, chop. Yeah. Get these awesome teeth. Isn't that so cool? It's like chop, 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 chop. No, they're not real. They're fake. They're fake teeth. They look like real teeth though, don't they? Which ones are nicer? These ones are mine. These ones. That was mean. Alright. I need to look at the teeth in the all the way back of your mouth. So I'm going to use this. Now this looks super silly. All I'm going to do is I'm going to open your mouth and put it on you like this. And put it on your lip and just kind of pull your lip like a little fish. Pull on your lip. Okay? I'm just going to look with my mirror one more time. okay? On both sides. One side at a time, yeah. Alright. Oh, I know that thunder. Alright, you are doing an awesome job. I think Mama's gonna have to get you like a smoothie or a milkshake when you're done. Yeah. Alright. That's awesome. Your teeth look so good. Are you brushing? Yeah. How many times a day do you brush? Do Mommy or Daddy help you brush? Do you let them help you brush? Okay, you have to let Mommy and Daddy help because they know how to brush your teeth really well because they've been doing it for so long. You need to let them help. And they're going to teach you how to do it so well so that none of your teeth hurt. Okay? Because I know that you really like coming and hanging out here, and we love you hanging out here. But we don't want you to hang out here all the time because that means that your teeth hurt. So you really need to let Mommy and Daddy help brush and floss. Do you floss? Do you scrape your tongue? You don't scrape your tongue. It's so fun. It like tickles your tongue. Can we try? I know scrape, it sounds scary, but it's not. Open your mouth and tongue. I promise it tickles. Just go. Doesn't that feel weird? I know it tickles. It's so silly. It feels so silly. Can I just look in your mouth with my little light here? Yeah, this one's purple. I have purple ones, I have pink ones, I have blue ones. I just grabbed the purple one today. Okay. Just say ah. Yeah. All right. You are doing such a good job. I know you've seen me before. Do you remember coming here before? Yeah, it was a long time ago. You were really little. I remember you. I don't know if you remember me. You were really tiny. You were tiny. Alright. So, I'm just going to paint some polish onto your teeth. It tastes like bubble gum. You like bubble gum? Yeah. Okay, so just this little brush. It looks like a teeny tiny mini toothbrush. Okay. Just gonna brush it right on. I need you to open really big for me. Really big. No, you don't have to say ah, just really big ah. Well, you can say ah if you want to. And the bottom teeth. Let's get some right. I can't believe how good you're doing. I'm so proud of you. Your mom and dad are going to be so proud of you. You come out there and you're going to say, I was so good at the dentist. I did such a good job. I sat super still and I kept my mouth open so big. You were so helpful. So helpful. Okay, that tastes like bubble gum. You can swallow it. You can lick your teeth when you go like this. I want you to lick them all. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna put this in your mouth. It looks crazy, but feel it. It's like squishy. Yeah, super silly. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put this jelly on it, and I'm gonna let you pick the flavor this time. And you're just gonna put this in your mouth, and we're gonna count to 1 minute. Can you count? Do you know how long 1 minute is? 60 seconds, yeah. So I'm gonna count and you can count with me with your fingers. Okay? Alright, so let me put some of that on here. Get these little brushes. Put that in there. side. Okay, open really big and then you're just gonna bite down. See how that like matches your teeth perfectly? It's so cool. Alright, just open big and then just close down on it. There you go. Bite. Not hard, just bite. Okay. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Alright, open. Awesome. You are so good. I think you are the best patient of the day. You win best patient. You have done so good today. Mom definitely needs to get you like a milkshake or a smoothie or something, like anything cold. Okay? Nice and sweet and cold. Are you going back to school? No? Does that mean you only had a half day of school today because you came here and got to hang out with us? Wow, that's awesome. But all the other kids in your class are really jealous. They wish they could come here and hang out. Yeah. Are you going to school tomorrow? Yeah? That's so cool. Alright, bud. We're going to go walk you out to your mom. Take this off. And we'll see you in like 6 months. Oh, I gotta give you something first. This is a timer. And you're going to take it and there's little teeth on the bottom. It's so cute. And then you turn it. And when the sand is all the way to the side on the bottom, that's when you're done brushing your teeth. Isn't that so cool? So you just take it, and when all the sand is on one side, you start brushing your teeth and you turn it and you just wait. And when you're brushing your teeth, you're done as soon as all the sand goes from here to here. That's really cool, isn't it? Alright, bud. Well, I'm so glad that you got to come in and hang out with us. I'm really happy we got to see you today. Well, thank you. You did such a good job. Tell your mom how awesome you were. Okay? Alright. Well, have a nice night, bud, okay? Bye-bye. Good afternoon. How are you today? Dental pain. That makes sense. You're at the dentist. Came for a reason, right? Okay. You've never been here before? Okay. Only come when you're in pain, I see. One of those. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a look and see what could be causing you pain. And we'll take it from there. Maybe we'll do a bit of a consult too, since you're here. Charge your insurance for something, right? Oh, let me. Yeah, these are non-latex. Doesn't matter. We don't use latex here. Some people seem to have latex allergies, so why bother? okay, don't you? I talk to myself a lot. Alright, so put this on. I'm not sick. It's really so I don't get your germs, not so you don't get my germs. I'm not germy. I'm actually very clean, so. Alright, so can you just open your mouth for me? You don't have to say, it's not, it's a dentist. Yeah, okay. Ooh, someone didn't brush their teeth before coming in here. Really appreciate that. Next time, maybe you should, brush them, floss, It's kind of rude. Anyway. Okay. That hurts. Sure it does. You have a big hole there. To clean out the hole, you have a large cavity. I can't fill it today. I don't have time. Someone didn't make an appointment before things got bad. But I'm just trying to clean out all of the, looks like pizza crust or something nasty that you probably shouldn't be eating anyway by looking at you. But, we'll just clean that out for you. But yeah, it's going to hurt. Sorry. It doesn't hurt. Come on. Crystal. Yeah, Crystal. Could you put them down for a 2-hour appointment for the next appointment? Yeah, we're gonna need to do like a whole cleaning and just we're gonna have to deal with that hole. It's no idea what's going on. Doesn't concern you. Different patient. Yeah. See, it's like they never brush. They haven't brushed. It'll be a lot of work. Expensive. It's gonna hurt. Yeah. I didn't do it. At least we get paid, right? Okay. No, it was a patient from before. She was, just doesn't take care of her teeth. Not like you. You're great. You floss at least once every 2 weeks, I can see. It does not hurt. Stop. Come on. I'm not giving you Novocaine for this. It's ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, I can do something temporary, I guess. Let me explain to you what's going on. And it smells in here. Doesn't happen when people brush their teeth before they come, but maybe next time. So, this person has a really jacked up mouth, and it's still not as jacked up as your mouth, but you have a big gaping hole in your tooth, kind of like this one right back here. Do you see that big gaping hole? Yeah. That's kind of what's going on with your tooth, and there's disgusting food in it, so I'm trying to clean that out so it doesn't get worse, and then we have to extract the whole tooth and put in an implant, which is one of these. Not this. This is basically what your tooth is doing anyway. An implant is one of these with a little screw going right into your bone. You think this is painful. Let's do an implant. No, it's fine. Really, this tooth just keeps falling out. Okay, it's about as problematic as you are. It's been a long day. I'm sorry if I'm a my lunch. A little hangry, if you will. So, yeah, that's what we're dealing with. We're gonna have to fill it. If it's too bad and too close to the root, which it might be, if it's really hurting you that much, I think you're kind of being a little bit of a baby, but if it really is hurting that much, you might need a root canal, so we'll have to drill out all of this. So this is what's happening. There's pain all the way down here, pain and inflammation, so we're going to have to drill it out and fill it, okay? That's much more expensive, much more lengthy, much more painful, and, so let me get in there and continue to clean it out. If you can, hold your owls until afterward, that would be fantastic and super ridiculously appreciated. Yeah. Let me get one of these because you have so much tartar. But I'm gonna have to clean off my instruments every scrape. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, we can do that. We're gonna need to set you up for like a double long cleaning. What's going on in here? Or at least just charge you double. Yeah, you don't expect me to do the same amount of work on a clean mouth and then more work on a dirty mouth for the same price? I don't know a dentist in the world who does that. Your last dentist didn't do that. Well, maybe your mouth was cleaner at that point. Who can say? Definitely not me about what I'm seeing. I'm not being rude. You're being rude. Can you just be quiet and let me do this? It's an emergency. I squeezed you in at the end of the day. And this is how you're gonna act. Please, let's be respectful. Okay. Let me guess, it hurts. No pain, no gain, grin and bear it. Okay, so we've cleaned it out best we can anyway. I'm gonna file around it, file the sharp edges from where it broke off, created a nice little hole. We're no longer there. Okay. Open, perfectly hold your breath. That's loud. Okay. Nothing I can do about that. It's a little vial. It's plug your ears. I don't know. Never had anyone say that before. I do this on children all day. I'm gonna put some desensitizer in it since you're crying about pain. No, it's not gonna make it better, but it'll make it less painful, I guess. Why are you in a rush to be? I had to stay late and not go home to help you. The least you can do is let me do my job properly. Thanks. Okay. Open your mouth. Wider. I feel sorry for your significant other if that's as wide as you can open. Open! Oh, calm down. That was not that bad. You need to relax. You seem like a very uptight person. Go with the flow a little bit, will you? Okay. Just take a look. It's pretty smooth to me. I'll probably find something about it to complain about there. I am going to give you a fluoride treatment because, let's face it, you're not doing anything for your teeth, so I might as well try. Wow. Mask isn't doing anything with this mouth. Got a piece of tooth in my eyelash. Okay. Open up and bite down, not so hard that you're trying to break it. Thank you. And yeah, just hold it there. I'll time it, don't worry. Don't try to say anything, please. Thanks. Yeah. They're brushing me now. Can you believe that? Right. Don't go to my office if you have problems with the way that I do things, you know. Go somewhere else. Find someone else who'd like to stay open late for you on a Thursday. Some people are just disrespectful. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's get that. Oh, open. Oh, open. Thank you. Got on my finger. Okay. Yeah, you can swallow that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, word to the wise. If you brush and floss before you come to the dentist, we might be a little bit nicer to you. Because we're not just inhaling disgusting food that you've been eating for 2 weeks. What? I'm not getting you pain medication. An antibiotic. I guess I can give you an antibiotic. When's the last
4 of them in here and 4 of them alone. You don't need a full 7 days. So, just take one every 12 hours for 4 days. And you definitely need to make another appointment because we need to actually do something with that tooth. I don't have time to do anything crazy with it today. Some of us would like to go home. But here's your antibiotics here that you insisted on having. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah. I think your copay is going to be a little bit higher next time because we have to do so much work on you. Yeah, you've already taken up enough of my time today, so if you could please head to the secretary, she'll set you up for that double long appointment. Okay, yeah, within the next 2 weeks, or it's going to pretty much rot a hole through the rest of your tooth, and we're going to have to, remove it and possibly even do surgery on the, the surrounding bone. I'm not going to explain it to you, you're not going to understand me, but I'm telling you, it's not going to be pretty. Okay. It's your mouth. Oh, I know, right? It's what the school. You came to me with an emergency. I didn't reach out to you to come in and willingly touch your dirty mouth there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, see you later. Bye. Charge and double copay. Yeah, tell me insurance changed. Good afternoon. My name is Dr. AvaConda. I will be your dentist today. It's so nice to see you again. How are you? Good. Okay. So you're here today for a teeth whitening. Okay, absolutely. Yeah. We can jump right into it. It's super quick, super easy. I will kind of let you know up front here that some people do experience pretty intense sensitivity afterward for maybe a day or two. Do you typically have sensitive teeth anyway? Okay, so you should be okay. You might experience some sensitivity, but usually it's pretty bearable. I'll walk you through how we can kind of mitigate some of that. So I'm just going to get started, and I will kind of walk you through what's going on. We do have to clean your teeth a bit before we start, just because if there is any plaque or tartar on the teeth, it's just not going to stick very well. The whitening's not going to take to some spots as well as others. So you're going to have some patchiness, some blotchiness, and just overall not what you want. So we need to clean it up so we can get the maximum whitening that we can. Let me kind of chart your teeth real quick as far as color and where I think we could get to. Great. So let me just squeaky chair. Just take a look. Something for me. Okay. Right. Take a look. Pretty good. I'm just going to, by clean, what I mean is just kind of go around, scrape them with the Explorer, and then I will come off and take the spoon and just kind of press around the gums, make sure there's no inflammation, anything like that that's going to be exacerbated or irritated by the whitening solution. Okay, so let me just come in here and just open up, just clean these, and we're just scraping plaque. Okay, which you will get a little bit of even if you are the most
hygienic person out there. Everyone gets it. Obviously, if you don't brush and floss, it'd be worse. But, hey. Alright, so, teeth look pretty good. They don't look much different than the last time I saw you. Wasn't that long ago we did that filling, right? Let me check that filling, make sure everything's holding up. Is anything bothering you in general? Or no? Okay. As long as nothing's really causing you any pain. Top. So we're just kind of scraping, cleaning out in between those teeth. Ooh, it's hot in here today, isn't it? Yeah, the air broke this morning, so I apologize. Alright, I know it's been pretty brutal, but hey. Okay, so I'm just going to poke around the gums a little bit and just make sure that we have no sensitivity on the gums, no abscessing, nothing like that, no gingivitis starting, because those will all, once the whitening solution hits it, the whitening solution is very, very strong. Those areas will become inflamed and be painful in a way that I don't want to explain because it's not going to happen. We're going to check out your gums, okay? Don't be scared. I know a lot of people are actually very scared for whitening procedures because of the sensitivity, and a lot of people tell them that it does hurt. That I hear more than anything is my friend told me that it hurts. My friend told me that it's going to hurt for days, and my mom got it done, and she said she almost cried. Walked down in the middle, that's not going to happen to you, I promise. I promise. You're going to be fine. Alright, so top looked good there. Gums go, just kind of pressing, making sure that we have no swelling, irritation. Okay, it's pretty good. So now I'm just going to take my spoon. I'm just gonna push back the gums just a teeny bit. We don't want to go too far because the enamel doesn't go all the way around the base of the tooth. So I'm just going to push it up a little bit. I don't want to get where the dentin's exposed, but I do want to push it up a little bit so that way the whitening gets pretty well in there, okay? The whitening is super, super fast. We don't use the blue light anymore. Pretty much put it on, leave it on for about a minute or two, and we can take it off. It is super, super highly concentrated. I will prep your gums and your lips in a way that it will not get on there. I will prep your tongue. Everything is safe. Everything's protected. There's a pretty good system in place. So, alright, so I'm just going to, like I said, just push it back a little bit. Almost like pushing back a cuticle, but the most minuscule way. Just to not expose anything that shouldn't be exposed. Good in there. Everything is seeming to be pretty standard. Okay. So, let me everything is in sealed bags. So, okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is actually put some numbing solution into your mouth. Now, this is just a topical. It is not like Novocaine or lidocaine or anything like that. And this is just going to numb everything superficially, kind of like Orajel. But it in a way that you'll still be able to swallow, and everything will feel a little bit different, but you'll be able to have complete function of your tongue in your mouth. It's just in case any of that gets on it, it's not so sensitive. Okay, awesome. So, gonna kind of stir it around. Just to be activated by aerating solution. Just a minute. Just has to be done right away. Get 1.5 liters in there. And what you're going to do is I'm just going to squirt this in your mouth and you're going to swish it. You're not going to swallow. Do not swallow. Okay? Just going to swish it around and I will tell you when to spit it out. Okay? Alright. So, open and swish. Good. Keep going. Only about 30 seconds or so not too long. Swish, swish, swish. Keep going, keep going. Okay, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Alright, and spit it right into the sink there. Okay. Spit it all. You can spit it a couple times if you'd like. Okay. It's starting to kind of feel a little weird. Okay. It's not going to get too much more than that. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is apply some Vaseline to your lips. So, can I just have you close your lips just lightly? Okay. Alright. This is just going to create a barrier between your lips and any potential product. It takes so much longer to prep for this than it really takes. It only takes a couple of minutes. Okay. And top lip. Okay. And going to apply some to the gums, which seems strange. But again, you're not really going to feel it. It's just going to feel a little thick. It's not going to feel like greasy or squishy or anything. Okay. Just kind of inside, outside. There we go. Alright. So now that that's on there, I am going to go ahead and start painting on the product. It looks like a little paintbrush, a makeup brush. And I'm going to just start painting it on. Let's give you a mouth prep. There, open. Put on the side. And on the side. Let me fix it over there. Okay. Just a big piece of plastic so you can't close your mouth. Okay. Alright, let's start applying. And I just painted on a little paintbrush.
Super simple, a little bit on the inside. Don't mess with it with your tongue. Don't try to move around your lips. Just hold pretty still, okay? I guess the more you get it on yourself, the more likely it is for it to rub through the Vaseline and create a sore because of its potency. And that is not at all what we want today. Okay. Inside here. Just lift your head back a little bit for me so I can kind of see behind your top teeth. There we go. Alright. Just kind of brush it again. Alright. And I'll throw this timer, and it'll be about 2 minutes. Okay, so let's just hold the timer up here so you can see it. So while I go over some of these instructions, when you go home, your mouth is still going to be a little bit numb. I don't recommend eating until that wears off, so about 2.5 hours. At that point, if you are feeling some sensitivity, you can take acetaminophen, naproxen sodium, any Tylenol, Advil, ibuprofen, anything like that. That's for mild pain relief. You can take. Okay, so anything of that kind of variety you can take. If there is any sensitivity, there's usually a little bit. I'm not going to sit here and tell you you're not going to feel anything, because you might. Shouldn't be too severe. If it is very severe, call me. We'll have you come in. Okay. And at that point, we can give you something prescription to kind of make it subside. I also have some products here that I can use to close some of the tubules in the tooth, which would stop the whitening process. The whitening process is about 90% of the way that it is when you leave the office. So it'll still get about 10% whiter. If you were suffering from severe pain, you can come back. I can put something on the teeth that will block the tubules, close them up, and you won't get that extra 10% whitening, but it will stop the pain. Okay, so that's about what we're doing here. So this is almost done. As far as eating, sometimes eating the very, very crunchy things may be a little bit sensitive. So if crunchy things aren't bothering you, you can eat them. That's fine. There's no physical or medical restriction to it. Just however you feel. So, if you prefer to eat softer foods, you can do that. Okay. So, all right. Here we go on that. And I am going to just wipe that off. Still propped open, I'm aware. I'm so sorry. No, it's not the most comfortable thing in the world. Okay. Alright, so I am going to get a little tray here, and I'm going to put some sealant for the product on it. Okay. This is just going to kind of help it work a little bit better, kind of seal it in. Let's just open up, and this does not sit in the mouth very long. Let me take out the mouth prop. Okay. Awesome. So now open and close down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, open up. Alright, and you can swallow that. Okay. And you, my friend, are done. You can swallow, you can go back to your day life. Like I said, I wouldn't eat until that slight numbness wears off, just because I don't want you to bite your cheek or your tongue or your lip or anything. But as far as drinking, there are no restrictions on that at all. So you can drink right away. I know some of that product's not going to taste the best, but I also know that you can't taste much right now because of the numbness. So that's kind of a saving grace there. By the time you taste anything, it'll be pretty much gone. So your teeth are looking beautiful. And
I can't wait until we see that extra 10% whitening, and I'll have you come in about a month and we'll check and see where they are, if they're whitening, if they're yellowing, and just see, because things like coffee, tea, that kind of stuff stains the teeth. Soda, especially sugary products, are not great for it. So anything with that liquid sugar or darkness to it is going to stain them much more quickly. What I recommend is if you do have coffee or tea or something, have water with you, and just kind of for like every sip or two of coffee, take a sip of water. You can use a straw as well. Straws allow things to not suck right to the teeth. You kind of swallow it before it gets there. Also brush right after you have any of those products, brush and floss. So that's what I recommend. You were able to go from, check your chart, there to, you were an A2. You are now a B2. So that's amazing. Your teeth reacted so super well. You might be able to get pretty close to a B1 by the time that extra 10% comes in. Not quite a B1. I know that doesn't mean much to you, but I've charted it, so next time you come in, we can compare how close you are to that and, you know, adjust accordingly. We can give you more products, less product next time, you know, and we can just see if it's whitening, if it's yellowing, quickly, slowly, and adjust your appointments from there, and we can continue to keep you having a nice, bright, white smile. Okay, so remember, I think about 3 months is your checkup now. So you can go out to the front, make that 1 month whitening appointment and a 3-month checkup. Oh no, we don't have to do the whitening next month, but I do want to see you and kind of judge where you are and verify, you know, your progress and see how you responded. Okay? Well, thank you so much. It was great to see you again. Have a great night. Good luck with those teeth. Bye-bye. Good afternoon. My name is Dr. AvaConda. Now, what brings you in today? Just a consultation and a cleaning? Sure. Now, I guess the receptionist got all of your information. Okay. Oh no, the tablet is actually what we use instead of paper nowadays. It's so much more efficient than charts. Okay. So can I just verify that this is you by your first and last name? Okay. And your date of birth? Okay. And I see here that you don't have any allergies? No? Okay. No allergies to red dyes or latex? Okay. No antibiotics, nothing like that? Okay. Have you taken antibiotics before? Okay. And have you been in contact with latex and red dyes before? Okay. I'd just like to double check because we do use all of those things here. So I want to take precaution if you've ever had a reaction or even if you've never been in contact with any of those. Okay. So, do you know the date of your last cleaning? Okay. Okay. And how often do you brush your teeth? And how often do you floss? And any sort of mouthwash that you use? Okay. Okay, and do you know the brands of the toothbrush, toothpaste, floss, and mouthwash that you use? Okay. I know the one you're talking about. Okay. Well, those are all very good. I don't have any objections to any of those. Do you have any pain lately that we should be aware of? Specifically, dental pain. Okay. Well, that's good. That's always good news. Okay. And have you ever had any dental surgeries before? Any oral surgery? Have you been put to sleep for any procedure? Any wisdom teeth? Anything like that? Okay. What about, sorry, 1 second here. Okay. What about root canals? Anything like that? Do you have any history with that? Okay. Do you have any crowns on your mouth? Caps? Silver? Porcelain? Anything like that? Okay. Any appliances that you use? Mouth guard? Retainer? Anything like that? Okay. Excuse me, I've running allergies lately, huh? Okay. All right. And when's the last time that you had bite wings taken? Was it that at the last cleaning that you mentioned? Before today. Okay. All right. So let me actually pull up the x-rays that we took here. That I do have to do on the computer still. I do apologize for that. Okay. 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 Okay, I do see a couple of spots here that are a little bit concerning. Do you mind if I take a closer look? Well, okay. We'll check out what's going on in there, and from there we will, evaluate what we're going to do, what our plans are, and we'll also clean your teeth. I'm going to put on a mask. Okay. I know this does intimidate some people. Please do not be intimidated. This is just so your germs stay your germs and my germs stay my germs, and that is all. The headphones? Oh. The sound of the drills kind of have, over the years, have taken their toll on me. So I usually just put some headphones in. I don't need earplugs are just too strong, so I usually put some earbuds, and sometimes I'll put on some low music so I can still hear what's going on around me, but that way the sound of the drill isn't so piercing. Okay, so I'm just going to put on some gloves here before we start. No latex allergy, right? Super positive. Okay. I just have to be really, really sure before we start. Okay. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my mirror here, and I am going to look in your mouth. Is that okay? All right. So just open up for me really, really wide. Okay. I'm going to grab my Explorer. Do not be alarmed. Everyone is usually a little bit afraid. It is not that sharp. We just use it to kind of tap on the teeth and see if there are any sticky spots. And any sticky spots would obviously represent cavities, but we also use it to check and make sure there is no flaking, any sharp edges, anything like that, okay? All right, so open up. No, you don't have to say just open up for me. Thanks. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna check the other side now. Stay open. Open a little wider. Okay. Everyone has a habit of starting to close after a couple of seconds, so you just try to remember to stay open. Okay. All right. Check the bottom now. Okay. open really, really big. Closing again. Okay. All right. Oh, can you just smile for me real quick? Just pull the lip up. Okay, just a little. Oh, glove sounds. Okay. Yeah, your gum is a little puffy right there. When you brush, just be sure to lift the lip up and really get up under there, because you do have a little bit of puffiness on the top. Nothing to worry about, nothing concerning. You just need to kind of scrub the gums at a little bit of an angle there, not too hard. We're not looking for early gum recession. We're just looking for you to make sure you kind of brush in there, make sure there's no plaque stuck up under the gums there. Okay, so I do see a couple of spots in there. Let me just take off my gloves, and I will chart that real quick just before I forget. And then we will go on to your cleaning, and I'll explain everything that I'm charting. So, nothing too concerning. Whew. Sometimes these gloves can be loud, huh? So nothing too concerning. But there are some things in there, so let me just down here. Okay, so it was okay, tooth number 8. Some decal on tooth 14. Okay, and real quick, can you just open for me? Groove of 19. Okay. Smile for me, real big. Like a big, big cheesy smile. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so there is a little spot on the back here. And I will show you on this little model here what's going on. Do not be alarmed by all of the things on this model, just kind of everything that's going wrong. So you no longer have your wisdom teeth, so you don't have to worry about anything like this, like impacted wisdom teeth or anything of the sort. Now you do have a little bit of discoloration on the top of one of your teeth. It is some staining. It looks similar to what's going on the inside of this tooth here. This kind of brown staining around the gum line. And what's going on there, you actually have that on this tooth up here. Okay, that first premolar. And what's going on there is, again, I told you need to brush a little bit better around the gum line. You do have some staining there, and it is turning into a little bit of a cavity. I can see it on the x-ray, so that will be a spot that I do recommend we fix. You have a couple of little spots there that are more just kind of staining as opposed to actual cavity, but they will progress and turn into cavities over time, so we do want to arrest that. So the way we can do that is just by brushing and flossing really well in those areas, as well as obviously all of the other areas, just to kind of prevent any furthering of those cavities. Now, I can't guarantee you that they won't ever progress into something, but you do kind of have those spots there. So we will watch them next time you come in for a cleaning. We will, take a look at them, see if they've progressed. So I know that you said you had had a root canal. So the root canal that we're talking about looks like that. So they've essentially taken everything out of here, all of the root, and just filled that, okay, with a material. And there will be a little crown on that, which is what you have. This is not removable, so I can't show you. But the crown prep that they did, let me see if there is a crown prep on here. There is a little bit of a crown prep right here. Okay, so that is a crown prep. right next to, ironically enough, the root canal. So they would kind of cut everything out here. A piece of something. This model shows so many things here. So they would essentially cut all around it. It would look like a very small tooth. And they put that porcelain over it. Okay? So, man, this piece is just really being annoying here. Just leave that piece in the mouth. So that's kind of what we're looking at here. Whoop. Flying fake tooth. Okay, so you do have a couple of those stain spots. That one cavity that I would fix. We can make you an appointment to do that. Unfortunately, I don't have time today to take care of that for you. But are you interested in doing that? Okay. So I am going to put the gloves back on. I will have the receptionist schedule you for that appointment. Let me actually just send her something on the tablet real quick. Just telling her that you do want that appointment. Okay. Okay. So as soon as you come out, she will set you up with that appointment, but she knows what's going on. So at any point, you can schedule that whenever that works for you, okay? If you don't know your schedule right now, it's fine. You can always wait and give us a call during the week. We can set that up for you. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is just kind of go through with the Explorer, and we're going to just kind of clean out some of the spots. Okay, just in between your teeth, just to kind of make them nice and fresh, give you that nice clean, just out of the dentist feeling, ironically enough. Okay. All right, so let's get in there. Open again. Awesome. Okay. Just get a cotton pad here. Okay. No, you're doing great. Just open up a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Switch sides. Oh, looks like you had a loose filling there. Piece just popped right out at me. Okay, we will address that in a moment. I'm glad we caught that when we did, though. If I picked it off here, you would ended up picking it up when you were flossing. Okay. Well, you're all clean there. Let's just wipe this off. Okay, so I have this temporary filling material. Put that in. And we will actually just fix that filling when you come in for the other one. We'll do both at one time. This is, again, just some temporary filling material. you open for me? Really, really big. Okay. You don't have to say ah. Just open like you're saying ah. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Let's just smooth that out. That should hold. That should definitely hold until your next appointment here. So now your teeth are all open, the spaces in between them. I'm just going to floss. Open. Okay. Oh wow, that one was tight. Okay. 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 Open, lift your head back a little bit. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so now that we are done with that part, I am actually going to use some polish on your teeth and a little drill and just polish them up. Okay, so let's open this up. When I do, just open really big for me, okay? Okay, and open. Okay, open really big for me. Okay, great. I'm just going to polish this on here. I'm not going to actually use the drill. I'm just going to kind of brush it on. Okay? It doesn't need to be that crazy, I promise you. Top. I can open really big for me. Bigger. Bigger, you can do it. And there you go. Thank you very much. Okay. So that part's all done. Now we're just going to apply some fluoride for you. This is not the most fun part at all, by any means, and I'm sorry about that, but it's a necessary evil. So we have this little tray. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill each half with fluoride. It's a gel. I'm going to fold it and plop it in your mouth. And you're just going to bite down right in those areas. And we're going to hold for 1 minute. Okay? So this is the fluoride gel here. Ooh, fluoride bubble. Well, that's never happened. Okay. I'm just going to fill these spots with gel here. Okay, I'm just going to use my finger here to spread it around to make sure it's going to cover all of your teeth. Okay, upper, lower. So here we go. Open. Really, really big. You don't want this on your lips. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to leave that on your mouth for about 1 minute. Okay. All right, awesome. time. Okay. So in the meantime, I'll just kind of talk to you. I got fluoride all over my hands. Go figure, right? Okay. So again, I'll make you that one appointment. We'll do both of those. That one I just put the temporary in. You're not going to need to get numb there. That's because when I just knocked out the temporary, or when I just knocked out the filling, you didn't budge. So that tooth's not bothering you, correct? Okay. So there's no need for us to numb you in both sides. I also wouldn't do that in one visit, so that's why I'm going to just do them together, because we'll numb you on this one here, and we won't numb you on the top. Sound good? Okay. No, again, just nod. No allergy to any lidocaine, novocaine, carbocaine, anything like that you know of? Okay, great. Okay, should be almost done here. Okay. Awesome. Okay, open. I know it's gross, right? Oh, I'm sorry. It's very loud in here today. Okay, no, it's gross. Swallow, 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 swallow. It is safe to swallow fluoride. This one, anyway. Swallow. Okay, the more you swallow, the faster it will dissipate. And I know it's disgusting, and I'm so sorry about that. Okay. All right, so we are done here. As far as that appointment, like I said, receptionist will make it for you. And no eating for 30 minutes after this fluoride. So after 30 minutes, you can eat whatever you want. Don't brush your teeth within the next 6 hours. Okay? All right, so you can get away with that. Also, no flossing. First time. And probably only time the dentist will tell you not to brush your floss. So if you go to bed before then, you kind of get a free pass tonight. Okay? All right. Sounds good.